Welcome to the pain cave. Right, one last push. So yeah, bit of a queue to the summit. Don't think I'll bother. I think I'll go around it. I've been a number of times. So the way back now. So just debating. That's the most scenic route, the pig track. But with a pack on your back, I'm finding it affects my balance. I think I'm going to go the miners route.
Saw me and she's like, right, you're there, and she'd like to sprint you back to you.
So I've come down from Penny Pass where I stopped to refresh and mainly fill up with water, because you can imagine in this heat it's pretty essential. And yeah, going down into the valley here, along the valley, and in about 2 miles time I join up with the main route again, and then I'll be starting to think about the finish again. So I'm virtually on track, and I've just come across this wonderful campsite. You have to cut through the campsite, and it's a bit difficult to spot the path, but as you go over the bridge, I don't know, it's about 50 metres ahead of you. Hi guys, so today was particularly challenging going up Snowdon. Did a total of 15 miles in the end, but the impactful one was the 5,000 feet of climbing I did throughout the day. Yeah, pretty full on to say the least. I'm gonna keep it short because there's lots of midges around, and I need to get locked up in my tent, I think. Right, so the next 2 days I think it's going to be is getting back to Conwy to get the Snowdonia Way finished. Right, see you later guys. So this was my view from the tent this morning. Gonna be a nice hot day again. And I was camped just over there, kind of on that ledge below the rock. Right, onward we go then. As I said last night, I think 2 days to get to Conwy. I don't know if you can spot it, but I hardly spotted it. It's quite marshy ground that I had to walk through. And look what happened. Yeah, pretty muddy, but more interesting is the bridge I've come to. And it says, it's the same tree, the same bridge we hold on to as we wave from opposite sides of the river. Nice bridge. Love the way it's done. So that is Lewing the Great's castle. Apparently you can explore the site 10 till 5 o'clock, March till September. Well, of course, I'm way too early for that. Bit of a shame. So you can see we've got the toilets here. 30p. I love this. Water refill. Across the road is a shop, which I must use. Second breakfast. Yeah, great arrangement. Now I can travel in style. So London to Holyhead is what it says, and I suspect this was probably a coaching house in its day. Ogwen. That's where I'm going next. Well, this tree marks my exact halfway point. I've done 10 miles this morning so far, and I want to get another 10 done before the end of the day. And now we have Tri-Fan coming into view. So there's no signs for the Snowdonia Way, but the Snowdonia Slate Trail seems to be well endorsed with signs. So if signage is your thing and you need it, that might be the one to try. I love it, using the local material as fencing. Some good blocks of slate there. And over there as well. So that's Tri-Fan in the distance, and we're just coming down this road here, and that's taken us into the valley. And of course, as I descend into the valley, I escape the breeze that was, and I could feel the back of my head. So as I was saying, as I'm descending into the valley, I can feel the wind has completely dropped, and I could feel the back of my head burning and round the neck. So I stopped and put some suntan lotion on, but I checked the temperature as well, and on my back the sun is shining down at 28 degrees. Might not necessarily be the best experience of walking through this valley, of which there is about, I think, 4 or 5 miles worth. So yeah, I've got plenty of water, so I should be okay. I thought take it gentle and see where I get to. But yeah, the scenery is great. And it's all around as well. So this slate heap has been piling up for the last 250 years. And apparently all the slate that is mined, only 10% of it is actually usable. I'm sure I could use a few of those pieces, but not to be. So apparently I'm doing the surgeon's walk next. And this is the place we're heading for. That's been my main target for the day. Although obviously I'll have to head out to find somewhere for wild camp. But I also like this. Apparently this colour means it's an all ability path. So even though I'm feeling tired, I should be okay. Yeah. Oh, not sure about all ability. Especially tired and weight on my back. Stop moaning, Nigel. Not far now. I do believe we have wild horses. So it's about 5:30 in the afternoon. I think I'm calling it a day. So I'm just gonna wait around for an hour or so, then set up. But I'm gonna have great view. So the coastline directly opposite is Anglesey. So I have the horses behind me. Thought I could hear them. Hope they're not going to keep me awake tonight. Hi folks. So I managed to do 22.5 miles today and 3,000 feet of climb. And I'm sure you appreciate going past or through the valley of Trefan was absolutely brilliant. And where I am now is really good, and I'll show you outside in a minute. Plan for tomorrow is to get to the end at Conwy, and I also believe I'll go past Aber Falls as well, so that should be quite interesting. Right, I'll show you the view from my window, as it were. It's really good. Or from my door, from my front door. Just hang on. you might be able to see the lighthouse, and there's even a white building next to it. Now, if ever you're doing the Anglesey Coastal Path, the people at that cafe are very kind and look after hikers. So any questions, water, any help you need with transport, they're really helpful. And obviously I've got videos on the Anglesey Coastal Path, so it's beautiful. One of the best I've done in terms of signage. Right, round that corner is Conwy Bay, which is where we're heading. However, the path takes us in this direction because we're going to go to Aberfall in the distance, and we walk round, we'll be directly, virtually next to it. So yeah, but this is what it looks like from afar. Need to get down here and then go around. So down below is the town that represents my halfway point for today. Yeah, so from here, once I just get down there a bit further, it's 10 miles to the finish. I love the sign, Conwy, 6.5 miles or 10.5 kilometers. That is good news. It always seems to be round the next corner. So, as you can see, I've arrived at Conwy. So today it was 20 miles and about 3,000 feet of ascent. So overall, done the 100 miles and quite a lot of ascent. And yeah, it's been quite a mixed journey. I have to say I wasn't keen on the start, too much tarmac for me. But after the first 30 miles, it was really something. And of course, going up Snowdonia, that was a lot of fun. If you've enjoyed the journey, please subscribe, share with like-minded people, and don't forget, give it a thumbs up. Right, see you on the next one. Let's go and get my train. Bye.